Welcome to another episode of The Lamp. I'm Kokomo Lantern Publisher Pat Munsey, and with me today is the Executive Director of the Howard County Historical Society, Ann Shaw.
Thank you very much, Pat.
There was supposed to be applause during all that, but we're in an empty room, so...
Well, I thought there would be a studio audience
The
here.
videographer didn't even give you a clap. I don't know what to tell you. So.
I'm never coming back.
Well, I mean, it can only go up from here, right?
Well, I guess, yeah.
So, hey, we're here to talk about all the really cool things that are going to happen over the next year at the Historical Society, including the reopening of the Cyberling Mansion, which just took place.
That's right. February 1st, we reopened. We are now open regular hours, Tuesday through Sunday, 1 to 4. We have all our volunteers signed up to take their shifts. So we are open and ready for anybody to come by.
Cool. And do you have any new exhibits planned for this year?
We do. We are working on a new project which concerns IUK at the Cyberling Mansion and our entire campus. So you can check out some information on our website. It's under our programs tab, hchistory.org, and it kind of goes through a little bit about it. But if you went to IUK at the Cyberling Mansion, we want to talk to you.
We should probably preface this by saying IUK used to be at the Cyberling Mansion.
That is true, yes.
For a number of years.
Yeah, it was their campus before they moved to their current location, I believe in 1965. So Cyberling's campus hosted IUK from 1946 to 1965. So,
gotcha.
And we've never done an exhibit on that as far as I know. So we're really trying to get that group of people to come and talk to us, or we can go to you, whatever works for you. So we're looking for interviews, we're looking for artifacts, anything that you might have, any memories that you would have. We want to look at everything.
Photos, definitely photos.
Absolutely.
If you got your own graduation photos or class photos or photo of the teacher you particularly liked, you know.
Yeah.
Now, am I mistaken that it was primarily a nursing school back then?
That I don't know.
I'm not sure on that either, so don't quote me on that one, but it ran in my mind that it was
I will not
heavily,
quote you on that.
Well,
But,
and all of you at home, disregard me if I'm wrong. Oh wait, they're not listening at all anymore? Oh my gosh, oh thank you, yes. Anyway, just as a rule, if I'm talking, you can go do anything else.
That's right, it's just me. But the mansion had classrooms, and they had the student center in the basement, which I think is really cool. The Elliott House had the professor's offices.
Okay.
I believe the Mansion Carriage House had the science lab and some other classes out there. So I would really love to hear from people who had experiences there, or even if your parent or grandparent, has told you stories, we would love to hear that too.
And that will all be part of the exhibit that gets featured later this year. Mm-hmm. I'm assuming that's a anniversary.
Yes.
So.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you what the number is. I don't do math anymore.
I went into history because there wasn't a lot of math.
Right. So it's one of those numbers. It's been that long ago. Amazing. So,
I think it's 80.
Oh, well, there you go. Disregard that one if she's wrong. We'll put the caveat on the entire episode that you may not be able to believe anything we say today, except for her. Believe everything she says. So.
Except for math. Yeah.
Right. No math. So, well, let's talk about something real. We've talked about this upcoming exhibit, which is really cool. I hope everyone reaches out and helps you out with that. But it's not the only thing you have going on for the next year.
No, it is not.
So what would you like to talk about that's coming up?
So our first big event this year is Hall of Legends, which I don't know if you remember or it matters, but we had moved Hall of Legends from the fall to the spring. So this is our second year having Hall of Legends in the spring. It will be April 24th this year. It's a Thursday evening.
That's my daughter's birthday.
Oh, happy birthday. Yeah. We're having a party at Hinkst Hall. Tickets are going to be $60 a piece, and we will have a very nice catered dinner by Rosie's, and we will be honoring 6 people this year. More information will be released on that very soon. We're still getting our ducks in a row, so pay attention to our social pages. We will be announcing that as soon as possible.
And I know who they are, but I can't tell you.
It's a secret right now.
Big secret.
Yeah.
Good people. You'll
amazing.
Like it.
Every year it's amazing.
It is surprising how many people that you learn about in your community that did unbelievable things and you had no idea. Hey, I lived across the street from that guy for 20 years. He never said a thing about that. We had 2 people who worked on the Manhattan Project.
Yeah.
They changed the course of human history. They lived in Kokomo, Indiana. One of them went on to be a judge and changed local history even more. So I mean, the Steins, they were really cool. But my gosh, we could talk all day about the number of people that have come out of Kokomo that have really made an impact, not just locally, but across the world. And that's what the Hall of Legends was formed to recognize years ago. I was fortunate enough to be a small part of that first one.
15 years ago.
15, it's only been 15, seems like it was a lot longer, but I was working for the Kokomo Perspective at that time, and that's kind of where it got its birth, not specific. I'm going to quit talking now. Yeah.
Thank you, yeah.
There's some history there. I watched it. How about that?
So this is the 15th anniversary of Hall of Legends, so we're very excited about that too. Anyone who has been inducted into the Hall of Legends, we'd love for them to come back and be at our program this year. We're going to have a video again this year, which is one of my favorite parts. So I'm excited about that as well. So more information coming very soon, so pay attention for that.
All right.
Yeah.
Next up.
So I'm going to run through our calendar kind of quickly.
Okay.
Because I know it's still just the beginning of February and people aren't really planning a lot for the rest of the year. But we will have our Juneteenth celebration on June 21st.
Okay.
July 4th, like every year, veterans will get in free to the mansion. Our Mr. Kingston's auto exhibition this year will be July 25th and 26th.
Okay.
Hopefully it won't be quite as hot as it has been the past few years, but we've really enjoyed working this event into something bigger every year.
It's really cool.
Yeah, if you like old cars, we would love to have you. There's going to be, I forget how many cars we had last year, maybe 50.
There's a bunch.
The cars are all pre-1950.
Right.
So if you have an old car that is pre-1950, get a hold of us. We would love to talk to you, have you come park your car on the lawn. It's free. Bring the kids. We have hot dogs, popcorn, and drinks and stuff.
Pinewood Derby?
Pinewood Derby, that's right. So we're excited about that. Seems like a long way away, but...
It'll get here before you know it.
I know.
mean, winter is barreling through. So
yeah, I'm ready for summer.
Aren't we all?
Our second cemetery walk will be, I think, at the beginning of October. We're going to get ready and nail down a date really soon. So that was a very well-attended event. We sold out last year, so we're very excited to do that again. And when it gets closer to time, we'll be announcing audition times for people. If you're into acting and you're into history, this is a perfect opportunity for you to come out, participate in something really, really cool.
It's a little bit of creepy, but it's a whole lot of historical fun.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah. You get to walk through a cemetery after dark.
Right, and then have the people buried there talk to you.
That's right.
Yeah.
Our annual meeting, November 18th, that's for all the Historical Society members.
That's a long way off.
It is, yeah. So we'd like to have all members come to that. We are required by our bylaws to have that every year. And
wait. What is this members thing we're talking about here?
Well, anyone can join and become a member of the society.
Oh, really?
We have membership details on our website. We would love to have you join or renew your membership. So all different levels, for different costs.
So what do I get for a membership?
You get free admission.
Okay.
And then the perks kind of go up from there.
Nice.
Different levels.
But more importantly, the fee that I'm paying is helping support what the Historical Society does.
Absolutely.
So.
Plus, we also take donations anytime. Yeah, always.
But being a member gets you a newsletter, if I remember right.
That is correct. You will receive a free issue of our Footprints newsletter. It's quarterly, and I will tell you that I am so impressed with our newsletter every time it comes out. The stuff that we have in there is just awesome. I'm not saying that just because I'm in charge of it, but we have local people on our committee that do these stories and do real research and create these interesting things to read that maybe you had no idea about. So I think it's great. And you get to keep up on what's happening with the society as well.
Which is a few things.
Yeah, in case you forget all of these dates, our next issue of Footprints will have all of this information. So, and it seems like we just did this because we just did, but November 29th is opening night of Christmas at the Cyberlink.
Sure, that was a great time this year.
It was. We had a lot of people. I think it's the most people we've had in maybe 5-6 years.
Wow.
So we were really excited by the turnout. The mansion looked gorgeous as always. It was fun. It was really fun. So,
cool.
Yeah.
All right. So is there anything else that you want to share about the society? Or?
Yeah, we are always looking for volunteers. You can check out that tab on our website as well. Or you can come in, you can fill out the form online, you can come in and fill out the form. You can call and talk to our volunteer coordinator, Laura. She will be happy to walk you through some stuff. We're always looking for hosts in the mansion, but you can do pretty much anything.
I was going to ask, what kind of things are there other than hosting people at the mansion? What kind of things can I do?
We can have somebody do office work. We can have somebody, if you are into outside yard work, you can do that. Cleaning things in the mansion is always something that needs done.
Okay.
If you have a special interest, come tell us. We can probably figure out a place to put you.
All right. So there you go. If you got some spare time, I know that's a rare thing for a lot of people, but if you have some spare time, it sounds like the Historical Society can put you to work.
That's absolutely true. And kind of related to that, but not, we have a lot of committees that are mostly manned by board members, but I want to let everybody know that anybody can be on a committee. So if you are interested in helping plan events, we'd love to have you. We got plenty of them coming up, so we'd love some extra hands for that. Building and Grounds Committee.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, that's
it's a thing. It has to happen.
It's a big thing for us. With 4 historic buildings, it is always something.
Sure.
Every week.
Yeah, a lot of big trees. Yeah.
Yes, a lot of big trees. So we have several different things. If people are interested in that, we'd love to have you on a committee. You can come be a part of something that we're doing, get some hands-on stuff, just like being a volunteer. So. And then lastly, the last thing I have is don't forget that we have the Elliott House that you can rent out for events.
Right.
Yeah, I think we're pretty reasonably priced.
So it's good for private dinners, it's good for meetings, it's good
baby
for
showers, wedding showers,
birthdays, sure.
Life celebrations, things like that. So open houses, graduate open houses.
And if you've not been to the Elliott House, it's beautiful.
Yeah, and you can come check it out. You can come make an appointment just to take a look and see. It holds up to 75 people. We can have caterers come in, or you can, and host a dinner for your event. It's really easy. I think it's very reasonably priced, and it's beautiful.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Can't ask for much more than that.
That's
so,
right.
There's a lot going on at the Historical Society now that it's opened back up for the year. You should definitely make a trip out there. If you've not been in a while, there's always new stuff to look at, between new exhibits that they put together or just items that you overlooked the last time you were there, because it's really easy to completely miss something 3 or 4 times through and then, how long's that been there? A couple years. So there's always something new to discover and explore. I love every visit that I make to the museum. I really encourage all of you to do the same.
I see something new every time I'm in the mansion.
And she works there.
And I work there. Like, I've been with the organization since 2019.
The staff secretly puts something in every week.
That's
waits
right.
to see if she sees it, and if she doesn't, they add another thing until she sees one of them, then they start all over.
It's a very fun game.
Sure,
Yeah.
sure, yeah.
Very fun.
See, that's why they don't let me do things around here.
That's right. You're going to get banned.
Automatically.
Yeah.
It's like, I know that it was there yesterday. Munsey, were you here again? What? So, yeah, theft is definitely discouraged.
Yeah, don't do that. Yeah.
All right, well, we've blathered on enough, I think. I hope people are still watching at this point so that I can tell them, hey, make sure that you go to the Howard County Historical Society. Your operation hours again are?
Tuesday through Sunday, 1 to 4. If you have questions, our number is 765-452-4314, and you can always email info@howardcountymuseum.org.
There you go. Get involved, enjoy it, learn something about the history of your community. And until you see another episode of The Land, please be good to us.